All right, Wednesday night walk through Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. I am really tempted just to spend the entire Wednesday night walkthrough right here in front of Veneno. I always have to ask Ruby how to say his name correctly. She told me last week. I always say Veneno. When it's not Veneno, it's Veneno. Veneno is in AD 43 here at Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. Hi, Veneno. Veneno. Here we go. Hi, Veneno. Yes, you sweet dog. So this is a sweet old cattle dog, border collie, whatever you want to call this dog. And he is blind. There we go, Veneno. He's licking on my hand right now. Veneno. There, we get a better look at your face. This old dog, this old blind dog, has been in the shelter since, for much longer than his kennel card says. Veneno, Veneno, Veneno. Veneno here's a better shot of his face. He went into a foster home that had already had a blind dog in the home. Was thinking that might be a good situation for him to go into a foster home that had experience with having a blind dog. Unfortunately, it didn't work out because two blind dogs were, I guess they were running into each other, and it just wasn't the right situation, unfortunately. I believe last Wednesday night I started the Wednesday night walkthrough with Veneno, just begging and pleading for someone to get him out of the shelter, and it hasn't happened yet. So it's clearly going to be somebody very special, and he's just letting me hold his head in my hand right now. It's going to get this boy out of the shelter. This is an old blind dog at a loud, stinky, chaotic shelter. There has to be someone who's willing to foster him or adopt him, or a rescue organization that can take him. It is just so heartbreaking and so unfair that this dog is still here. I swear, I just want to sit here and spend the whole Wednesday night walkthrough just begging and pleading until somebody, like, I don't know, leaves a message, or I don't know what the mechanism would be to get Veneno out of the shelter. Ruby, Woofers in Need, is a huge fan of Veneno. You can see him. I was just talking to Ruby a minute ago. She took him out to the play yard and spent some time with him, just loving on him, letting him, walk around, enjoy the grass, be outside. And that's what he deserves every single day from somebody. This is an old, 9 years old, blind. He returned from his foster August 12th. I know that it took a lot of begging and pleading just for him to have an opportunity to go into a foster home. So he's actually been homeless for much longer. Can we please get Veneno out of the shelter? 9 years old. His number is 0992514. He's blind, but he's very, very sweet. Please check out Woofers in Need on Instagram, and you can see Ruby spending time with Veneno. He is such a sweet dog, and it's just so unfair. He was the only one I knew I wanted to talk about tonight for the Wednesday night walkthrough. I know there was a dog, superstar volunteer Denise was mentioning, named Russell, but I was asking Ruby, I was like, where's Russell at? She's like, Russell got adopted. And Ruby played a huge role in that. So thank you, Ruby. He was a big white dog, kind of like this. This is Bagel. I think Bagel is a dog that, I think Denise, actually, we were just talking about Denise, spent some time with Bagel here, this white German Shepherd that you'll find in kennel AD 32. Oh, Ruby was also talking about, what's it, Little Lady? Little lady, I remember when little lady arrived in the shelter. There she is, because she's a little lady. This little short stack brindle pitty mix. Really, really sweet. Really, really cute and affectionate. You could see the tail wagging. Well, not right this second. Tail was wagging a second ago. And she also has a kennel mate. There's a little black and white kennel mate. That is Willow. Hi, Willow. Willow and little lady loving on Ruby. So a couple of very different dogs, but very affectionate dogs, good with other dogs, and loving the attention and affection. So the brindle one is little lady, and the black and white one there giving Ruby a kiss. That's Willow. And so they are kenneled together in AD 21. Little Willow having a good time with the blanket. So let's see, little lady is approximately 2 years old. She's not going to get any bigger. And Willow is about 12 weeks old. So there they are with Ruby. So thanks again to Ruby. Wolfers in Need. Follow her on Instagram and also Facebook. And you can see many, many of the dogs that Ruby has advocated for and helped get out of the shelter safely, like Russell, who we mentioned just a few minutes ago. Thank you, Ruby. Oh, you're gonna have to. You're like glowing now from all the doggy kisses, Ruby. All right, so look at you, you big handsome pitty. You're a new arrival, aren't you? I think this one just arrived earlier today, maybe yesterday. If this is your dog, he's here at Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. He's in 8020. So it's clear the shelters. And clear the shelters through September 10th. That means the adoption fees are waived on every pet here in the shelter. Like Murphy. Hi, Murphy. Don't do that, Murphy. I know you're not a bad dude. You're just a little shy and insecure, Murphy. It's okay, Murphy. Murphy is a dog we posted about earlier. Murphy is in AD 06. Being in the shelter is definitely stressing him out. Need to find a safe outcome for him as soon as possible, or his stay could end quickly. Really important that Murphy in AD 06 finds a safe way out of the shelter. He's a super handsome dog. Super handsome dog. Came in wearing that harness that you see on him, but nothing has happened yet for him. Bam Bam, I found out Bam Bam is going to be going to a rescue, so congratulations to Bam Bam. Zara is one of the favorites of, wait, you're Twizzler, right? This is Twizzler, I think. Hi, Twizzler. How are you, sweetheart? Megan was talking about you earlier. This very, very sweet pitty. Actually, did we post about Twizzler this evening? I think we did. So she has some old scars on her face. She's had a rough time so far, but it hasn't affected her at all because look at that tail wag. Look at that tail wag back there. Very, very friendly girl. You can see a video of Twizzler in our concrete play yard with Megan. If you just check us out on social media. Very sweet dog. Look at that wiggly butt back there. And I think we mentioned a lot of people are going to pass Twizzler by because she's a brown pitty. And she got the scars on her face there, but that's not her fault. Something else happened there. She's a good girl. She's good with other dogs. She's kennel with Zara, who we will see on the other side. Twizzler right here, AD 08. Murphy, stop barking, boy. Murphy, stinker. There's Zara. You silly girl, Zara. We've seen Zara on the Wednesday night walkthrough before. She always does the barky thing because she wants attention. Come on, Zara. She's another one that Megan spent some time with, and you can see a video of her. And another one that Megan spent time with is Titus. He's one of my favorite dogs. He's such a handsome dog. He's in AD 09, by the way. Just a really, really handsome dog. He's had lots of other kennel mates. He enjoys other dogs. He is good with them. Very friendly boy, very attractive boy. The mistake I make all the time This happens to me all the time. As you see a dog so handsome. He's such a handsome dog. You think somebody's going to snag this boy quick. He's handsome, he's dog friendly. I think somebody's going to adopt him real quick. And then the days and weeks go by and he doesn't find a home. And I'm like, what is going on? So we'd love to find handsome Titus perking up his ears in AD09. Would love for him to find a home. These two very special doggies here. It's Waverly and Becky. Hi, Becky. Hi, sweetheart. I see your tail wagging. And I see you too, Waverly. So these are, so there were 3 dogs, very similar, Doggo Argentinos. Am I saying that correctly? There are 3 of them that came to the shelter together. One of them is in a foster home. Waverly is the one with the black ears and tail wagging back there. That was out with one of our superstar volunteers. And Becky right here, Waverly did really, really well. Becky here, she is very happy and friendly in her kennel as I'm, yes, as they're sniffing and licking on me and trying to give Becky some love. But Waverly goes, give some to me. There we go, Becky. There we go, sweetheart. If you saw the video of Becky, when she's in her kennel with her kennel mate, she's very happy. When she sees you, her tail will wag. You put a leash on her and get her out of the kennel. She becomes so petrified and so scared, and she literally shakes, and she just plants because she doesn't know what to do. So they're both beautiful, beautiful dogs. Becky right here, the one closest with no black on her ear. Come here, sweetheart. Here, I'm giving you some scratches on your shoulder. She really needs someone that's going to give her time, love, and tenderness. She needs some time, love, and tenderness. She's a very, very good girl, but she's overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed because wherever she came from, she's not there anymore. She's in a shelter with all these strange people and strange dogs. And, you know, she finds comfort in her sister. They're both females. And she clearly enjoys receiving attention and affection, but she needs a lot of reassurance when she's out of her kennel. So it's going to take somebody very, very special. Again, we mentioned with Veneno that a rescue organization would be ideal, just to work with her and just get her more comfortable and learn for her to walk on a leash and just kind of decompress. So she's just such a pretty girl, and she has a lot of potential. Her kennel mate back there, Waverly, laying on the bed, is not nearly as stressed out as Becky is. Both beautiful dogs, both deserving of a home, but with different needs. Waverly probably could fit pretty easily into a home. Becky here needs a little more patience, a little more love, a little more time to adjust, a little more training. But she's such a sweet girl. But yeah, you can look at the video of Becky that we post on social media. It's heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking because she's just, once she's out, she's shaking and she's just stiff, and she has this look on her face where it's just heartbreaking and sad because she's so confused about being here. Anyway, Becky and Waverly, they are in AD10. Their smaller kennel mate, Tater, who we posted about earlier this morning. Tater was our longest resident. He hit 60 days today, but I have found out that he is leaving with a rescue organization. So we are so thrilled for little Tater, 4 months old. Been in the shelter since he was 2 months, but he is safe and he is leaving. So we're super thankful that Tater is safe. We'd like to see the same thing for Titus and Waverly and Becky. Azalea, oh, are you done, Azalea? I feel like a jerk. I feel like I woke you up, Azalea. She was recently out in the play yard with Please Adopt Me CA. Look, I wish you could see. She's a black dog. It's hard to see. The look on her face, She's leaning up against the bars, leaning into my hand. Her eye is just like barely open. She's just like soaking up the affection. When she first arrived in the shelter, she had some, I don't know, just some sort of discoloration around her eye and nose area, which is all gone now. All gone. So she was kind of rough shape when she first got here, but she is 100% healthy and very, very sweet. She got her nose up in the air. She's saying, "Scratch my chin, scratch my chin." Azalea, she went out on the streets of Bakersfield, did real well. There's a better look at her. Azalea in AD 11. I thought for sure last week was going to be the magic week for Karma. We all know Karma. You were like a celebrity last week. Lots of posts about you. You got to go on TV with our director. Karma is 13 years old. Oh, we did the seniors playgroup video, and Karma was the star of that last week, and she was great with all the other dogs. Yeah, Karma is still here. She still needs to find adoption, foster, or rescue. A matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, now that Tater is safe, I think Karma is our longest resident. I think Karma's been here longer than everybody else. Uh-oh. Does she have a doggy cold? That's not good. She arrived in July 9th. So she's very quickly coming up on 2 months. And if she's got a doggy cold here, it's an old pity. Old pity. Been in shelter for a long time, and she has a doggy cold. That's bad. Of course, Karma has a lot of fans here in the shelter, and we're doing everything we can to get her out safely through adoption, through foster or rescue. But I mean, we can't just keep on talking and posting with nothing happens. Somebody has to come forward, raise their hand, and say, "Karma, you're leaving the shelter safely with me." So I had a really good feeling about last week. It's so disappointing that Karma is still here in AD 12. Again, it's clear the shelter is through September 10th. That means the adoption fees are waived on all the dogs, all the cats. There's Cookie. Cookie was another one in our senior play group. Cookie is an older dog with a little kennel mate. So Cookie is good with little dogs. So Cookie is the older kitty back there. And this black, maybe like boxer mix. That would be Viper right here. And then Cookie right there, the kennel mate, the sweet old kennel mate. They're in 8012. Cookie might have a doggy cold as well. This is not good. Not good at all, Cookie. We need to find foster homes, at least. You know what? Any of the three will do. Adoption, foster, rescue for Cookie and for Karma. They're both in 8012. Cookie is about 8 years old. Mia here in the front row. Hi, Mia. She is one of our longer residents. July 25th is when Mia came in. Look at that tail wag back there. She used to have a little scratch on her nose. That's all better. I know you'll be seeing some more photos and videos, some content thanks to our volunteers of Mia being out and about and showing off what a great girl she is. She's in AD 11. That's Tater. Sweet dreams, Tater. Congratulations, you're making it out of the shelter. Norbit, this big black boy right here. 8009, we've told Norbit's story before. How one of our shelter workers was walking Norbit. They fell and landed on their back. They were out of commission. Norbit, instead of making a run for it, sat right next to our animal care worker and stayed there with her and protected her until help could arrive. So she's doing fine now, obviously, but obviously Norbit definitely showed what a good boy and loyal companion he is by the way he treated not a complete stranger, but somebody that was new to him. So we'd love to find Norbit safely out of the shelter as well. Obviously Norbit, as we often talk about, large black dogs typically take longer than other dogs to make it out of the shelter safely. Norbit mid-July. So mid-July is how long Norbert has been here. So he's kind of proven the point of how difficult it can be to find a safe prey out of the shelter for a large black dog. Murphy, you're being awfully barky this evening. It's not good, buddy. You're a new arrival, Cody. Handsome black dog. You just got here You just got here today? All right. Don't bark at me. Pepper is this German Shepherd here. Denise Lynn Smith. She is our biggest German Shepherd advocate. I saw Pepper in the play yard with Denise. Pepper was so well behaved, so well balanced, just an excellent girl. She's in AD04. I've got this guy barking at me. I've got this one barking at me. I feel like I'm screaming into my phone right now. But Pepper is 1 year old. And she is right here in AD04. There's a chance she could be on TV soon. I know it's between Pepper and one or two other dogs. This is May. You must be May. May, little black pitties. Barky. So these three are approximately 4 months old. And now I remember these guys. They used to be at the back of our AD kennels, and I remember singing the song because they were much smaller at that time. One of these things is not like the other, and that would be the tan one there in the middle. They are still here. You know, when they get bigger and they're in a different part of the shelter, you don't realize, hey, those dogs I was talking about a month or so ago, these guys have been here for a long time. So the tan one is a female named Lorelei. And so actually we've got a bunch of little ones, all from the same litter, in AD02. Lloyd, how do you say that? Lewis, Lorelei, Lydia, Lester, Lexus, Lucin, is that it? Anyway, a bunch of really cute 4 months old puppies are in AD02. They need help immediately, by the way. When I say immediately, I mean immediately, all caps. Want a puppy, AD02. Same thing for Butch and Bailey. That's Butch. And that's Bailey. They're in AD01. I know they were short on time last week. Their time is even shorter today. AD01 is where you'll find them. So I think we just talked about just about everybody. Oh, Miss Piggy. Oh, I hate... Dog friendly, but also dealing with a doggy cold. Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, another one of those senior dogs, was in the senior play group. Another one of our volunteers have posted photos and videos of. Miss Piggy is very distinctive. She's such a pretty girl. She is such a pretty girl in her own unique and distinct and special way. Laying down on the bed right there. Miss Piggy. An AD01. Here's the other half of the ones we were talking about. 4 months old. Been in the shelter for, I think, 2 months now. Need immediate safe outcome. So here's, they're about 4 months old. Black Bakersfield mixes. AD02. So we got Coco and Shona. There's Shona. Shona has been out on the streets of Bakersfield. Done real well. Here's Coco. Another black Bakersfield mix, lab mix, and Shona. They are both in AD03. And these are two dogs that we will be posting about soon. Not just these two dogs, but many others that all came from one location where they were being severely neglected. So much so that, if I'm not mistaken, the authorities are involved, authorities that are outside of Kern County Animal Services. Kern County Animal Services, we are doing our part. Other agencies are involved regarding the situation these two dogs came from, and others that we may see this evening. But they were in a really, really bad situation. They're doing much, much better now. So we definitely want to finish the job and get them out of the shelter safely. So the black one is Coco. And the more traditional shepherd mix, that is Chona. Chona's got some content available on social media. Make sure you check it. Oh, Kona, yeah, because you went to the pet spa, self-serve pet spa, right? And when you were getting dry, they put a towel over your head. I remember that. That's Chona AD03. Ellie and Poppy. They arrived in late July, Ellie and Poppy. Alfredo. Hi, Alfredo. Wait. You are that goofy Chihuahua from Q, aren't you? You're still here? I thought you made it out already. Hi, Alfredo. You're a good boy. Yeah, so he arrived in late July. I thought this little guy had made it out of the shelter safely. Surprised you are still here, Alfredo. And then back there. Oh, Monty. Hey, Monty. Monty was one that I think had a doggy cold for a while. And so hey, there's Megan with her little buddy, Bodie. He's doing so much better. Hi, little Bodie. Hi. You want to sniff my fingers? Good boy. Yeah, Oh, yeah, Bodie. Congratulations, buddy. So we posted the picture. So you can see the Wednesday Night Walkthrough 100% live. So we posted a photo saying Megan walks around with a little dog, and here you see live, she really is walking around all day with this little one, all day. And it's paid off, says Bodie is leaving to a rescue. So I know Megan's photo got a lot of thumbs up earlier, and she deserves a bunch of thumbs up for that, for getting him out of the shelter and finding a rescue for him. This is Titus. This is Titus number 2. We have 2 Tituses. One we saw earlier is the second one. Looks like this Titus is going to take it easy. He's an 8006. Came in on August 13th. So this whole time we've spent on the front row, with the exception of Veneno in the back. Let's see, Brisk. And this, oh, you're that little one. I forgot your name. This little one, there was a little bit of concern about the health of this one. I see there's still some chewiness down there, but has been tested, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but just upset tummy. Nothing more serious that I'm aware of, but a cute and adorable and very, very friendly little black and white one here in AD34. The other guy, oh, Dirk. Dirk is this brindle dog who was, oh, Dirk is going to take it. Oh, look at the tail wag. Hi, Dirk. Dirk was in building number 2. He was a little bit shy, a little bit timid, and behavior team worked with him a little bit, and he got to spend some time in a play group with other dogs, and that really brought him out of his shell. Now you can look at that. Look at that. Tail's wagging, licking on my hands. Just this big brindle boy. Really, really good dog. Excellent with other dogs. That is Dirk. He's an AD34. Let's see some familiar faces. Let's look for some familiar faces back here. I'll try to keep an eye on the comments. Usually our superstar volunteers are lurking, making little comments, correcting me on the names of dogs, the genders of dogs. Hi, little ones. What about over on this side? We talked about you earlier, new arrival, big bitty boy. Red, you're a new arrival too, aren't you? Hi, Red. not red. 8031. Lori. Oh, Lori, I got to meet you the other day. Another black dog. Kelsey, Please Adopt Me CA is a big fan of our little black dogs. Lori was one of her favorites. She was such a sweetheart. It was Kelsey and Denise and Nick and myself. And Lori was just on the leash and being such an excellent girl. Look at the tail wag. You could probably see some video of Lori right now if you go to Please Adopt Me CA on Facebook or Instagram. Just an excellent girl. She was just excellent on leash, very calm, very loving, just really, really good. I do not have a list here of the dogs I want to show you, so I apologize. There's a computer issue. Some little ones roughhousing. Kite. Hi, Kite. How are you, buddy? Kite and Chalo. Yep, Kite and Chalo. We talked about Chona and Coco, them coming from a bad, neglectful situation. These are two more. These are two more that came from the same situation. So these dogs are very friendly, as you can see. They are very healthy. That was not the case when they first arrived in the shelter. Hello there, Chalo and Kite. Was not the situation when they first arrived in the shelter. They came from a very bad, neglectful situation. They've been here for a while. We want to get them out safely. They certainly deserve it. Hey, these roughhousers keep on acting like they're up to something and they're not. They're just playing. But anyway, Chalo and Kite. And there's a video about Kite that we posted. They're both in 8016. You can find Kite's video on our social media pages. All right, now we'll make our way back to our second room of adoptable dogs, our Q kennels. Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. Adoption fees waived for the entire month of August and through September 10th. This little guy, Scraps. Hi, my little friend Scraps. How are you doing? Scraps is available tomorrow, the 29th. I will be shocked if this cute, friendly little scruffy with that tail wagging a million miles an hour doesn't get out tomorrow. He better get out tomorrow. Very sweet dog. Earlier, I had the door open and he was in his bed and I just giving him scratches underneath the chin and behind the ears, and he was loving on it. All right, Scraps. All right, Scraps. You know what? I hope I don't see you tomorrow. I hope you find a home. Little Cherry came in on the 26th. Little Chihuahua here. She got some ears she shows off from time to time. Hi, Cherry. Oh, she's an old girl. She's 7 years old. 7 years old, this little Chihuahua. There's that tail. Hi, Cherry. Lick on my fingers. Good girl. Good girl, little Cherry. So she's available now. Became available on the 26th. Little Cherry. All right, who do we have in our Q kennels? I'm gonna look for some familiar faces, some familiar names. I know ones. Look at these little dogs we have. Two little ones here. Little one right there. Little one right here. Lots of little dogs here in the shelter. Of course, usually for the Wednesday night walkthrough, we focus on the larger dogs, because usually it takes much longer to find homes for larger dogs. Like Papa, he's that great big Great Dane. 6 years old, he is still here. In Q06, we'll get a better look at Papa when we get over on the other side there. Biscuit and Brownie. This is a dog named Cindy. Just came to the shelter on the 20. Well, came to the shelter yesterday. Q08. Lillian, a great big German Shepherd. Q09. R2 Dog 2. Kind of looks similar to Dirk, who we saw earlier, but slightly different. Maybe a little more lavish than Dirk. But R2 Dog 2. Big brindle dog. Has a kennel mate in Q10. More little ones. Oh! This little guy is Doc. Doc, aren't you leaving? Aren't you leaving, Doc? This little guy named Doc. So Doc is safe. If he's not safe, if he's not safe, if it's some other dog named Doc, then I'll be talking more about him. But there's a little scruffy dude. They're just really friendly, tail wagging, but he's safe. His kennel mate, though, got a kennel mate back there, that tricolor. And then an even newer arrival, which is the Pity back there. Hi, Pity. So the tricolor is Manny, and then Rufus is the Pity. Manny and Rufus. I know, Doc, you better be gone tomorrow, Doc, you little sweetie. And then the brown one is, how you doing? No, brown one. That's Mayor, I think. That's Mayor. And we got, look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. Oh, back there at the bed. They are all in Q12. There's R2 Dog 2's kennel mate, Cyrus. Big, beautiful dog. Became available yesterday. Gracie. Oh, here's Pawpaw, a great big Great Dane. Pawpaw is 105 pounds, about 6 years old, Q06. Phyllis, hi Phyllis. Another one of these old dogs that we talked about last week, especially. Phyllis is still here. Phyllis is one that I know Denise Lynn Smith has posted about. Very sweet older girl. She's had multiple other kennel mates. She prefers smaller dogs, but she's good with other dogs as well. But she's especially good with smaller dogs. Phyllis is 8 years old. And again, you can see more, her tail's wagging, of more of Phyllis on social media, or check out Denise Lynn Smith here on Facebook. You just got here. You became available yesterday. More little ones. 1, 2, 3. 3 to choose from right there. Look at them. Oh, Jenny. Oh, Jesse. Oh, Jarrett. Q13. Yeah, we used to always see, and we still see in the comments, has a Great Dane been playgroup tested? I'm not sure. Looks like he has, and he's got the pink playgroup style. Pink dot means that he's good with other dogs, but not playful with other dogs, and just kind of likes to do his own thing and lets other dogs do their own thing. So just an easygoing dog that just wants to just, hang out but be left alone. I think that's probably the best way to describe, or maybe just not overly excitable and hyper and playful and that kind of stuff. So I think that's what the dot says. That's what his playgroup style is listed as for that Great Dane. Shemp is just a stunning dog. Stunning, beautiful dog. Can we see your face? Or do you just want to sleep, Shemp? Beautiful German Shepherd mix. Beautiful. Very, very handsome. Shemp. Q14. More little ones. Now, we're talking about how there was a time in a not too recent past where you wouldn't see kennel after kennel after kennel after kennel of these little small dogs, or ones that are just a few months old. But we have so many to choose from here at the shelter these days, and they all need safe outcomes, just like the big dogs do. Usually, little dogs. Well, in the past, little dogs would make it out of the shelter pretty quickly. But nowadays, because there's so many, it takes much longer and it's much harder. So, hey, if you're in the market for a small dog or a puppy, you want it to grow up in your home and with your family, we have so many to choose from. 3-4 right there in Q15. New arrival. Charles is a new arrival from Arvin. Look at this old dog. I remember taking your picture. Bulldog mix. He's in Q19. Charles came from Arvin. Kennedy is still here. So Kennedy, this husky, we've posted urgent pleas. It's okay, Kennedy. As I'm talking off camera, I move my hand around. I think maybe that's making her insecure or worried, so I've got my hand behind my back now. But we've twice, in no uncertain terms, have we posted Kennedy's video and stating how short on time she is. Now it's the Wednesday night walkthrough. She is still here. I know when I started with Venio, the old blind dog, I mentioned how I just wanted to sit in front of his kennel and just focus on him for the whole time. I kind of feel that way about Kennedy here. This husky, video of her, we've made the plea for adoption, foster, rescue. She's possibly pregnant, not 100% sure. She actually doesn't look much larger than what I recall from a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I am not a vet. Possibly pregnant, but just a dog that clearly cannot catch a break. Eventually these dogs have to catch a break, or else they will not make it out. Please, if you can help a dog, please consider Kennedy. If you can foster, please consider Kennedy. If you're a rescue organization, please consider Kennedy. She needs a hero ASAP. She needed a hero ASAP a week ago. I don't know what else I can say on a live video. Q20. I gotta stop myself. I'm gonna use some bad words. Some cuties here. Who are you? I think that's Snickers. I remember you, Snickers. And Lila. Hi, Lila. And who's coming up to say hello? Oh, you got adopted, Mr. Underbite. You got adopted. I remember seeing the sign on the other side of your kennel. Yeah, there it is, Bugs. You've been adopted. Q21. Max. So Max became available today. He's in Q23. Look at the tail wag, Max. Here you go. Give me a little sniff. Hi, Max. You look sweet. Look at the wiggle butt. Look at the wiggle butt. Hi, Max. He's in Q23. Almost done with tonight's Wednesday night walkthrough. I didn't have a list of dogs to show or feature, so we're just going where we go. Spunky right here. Kennel with Max in Q23. Mila back there is available tomorrow. Kennel mate is Rocco, friendly Rocco. Clearly good with each other. What about you? Chico, hi Chico. Hi Chico. You're a cute little one, aren't you? Who's your kennel mate? What's his name? Kennel mate is Mackie. Is that you, Mackie? Mackie and Chico. Little terrier guy back there. And little Mackie. Both these cuties are in Q21. Hi Luna. Hi Luna, sweetheart. Luna. I can remember a black dog named Luna. Yes, I can. In Q20. And I'm looking at Luna's identification number, which is 1201. And she's 9 months old. This is not your first time here in the shelter, is it, Luna? I'm thinking this is a dog that we've seen on the Wednesday night walkthrough a few times months ago, and I think that for whatever reason, I think that yeah. So you see, Luna is her actual name. There's, like with Kennedy, you have the asterisk. That means we gave her the name Kennedy. Luna was this dog's name before it arrived in the shelter. The A number, the age. I'm going to look up Luna and find out what your story is, Luna. 1201001 in Q20. Marcel is this big German Shepherd. Only a year old. Marcel is with Charles, who we saw, the bulldog. Hey, there you are. Get a good look at your face. Q19. Fluffy. I think Fluffy, I saw some good news about you, Fluffy, so I'm not going to worry too much. Who are you? Are you Kylo? Hi, Kylo. You're a really handsome dog. Hi. That's Kylo, Q16. Saw these little ones earlier. Hank is safe, unless it's a different Hank, but I think you're the only Hank we got right now. Hank is safe and leaving. And then Josie and Joni right here on the bed in Q13. Tell them about it, Hank. So that's the Wednesday night walkthrough. Adopt, foster, rescue. If you can't do that, please share this video or any of the videos that we post on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Also, make sure you check out our superstar volunteers. Megan for the dogs, Ruby Wolfers in Need, Please Adopt Me CH, Elise Lynn Smith. These are some of our little ones. And just do what you can to help a dog make it out of the shelter safely. Oh, final reminder is Streets of Bakersfield this weekend, this Saturday. You can pick up dogs as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. Take them out for a day. Tell them about it, Sid. Tell them about the Streets of Bakersfield, Sid. Take them out for a doggy field trip, doggy day out. You can take them out for an hour. You can pick them up at 8, bring them back at 3:30, as long as you want to spend with the dog. And take photos and videos and help that dog and post on social media, and we will do the same thing, and we'll help those dogs find homes. It's super effective. No, Sid, you talking to what? Here, you want a finger to chew on or to lick on or sniff on, Sid? What do you think? He's available on the 31st. It'll sit here. It'll talkative Sid. You want to nibble on my finger? Nibble on my finger. Nibble on my finger, boy. So, Streets of Bakersfield back this Saturday. Kern County Animal Services, 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. Streets of Bakersfield, adopt, foster, rescue, share videos. You don't have to do everything, just do something. Whatever you do not do nothing. Help a dog make it out of the shelter safely.